Yeah, yeah. What's the word? It's your boy CMW Hayes, my guy DJ Killzone Jones. Thank y'all for coming back for another episode of You Ain't Lying Podcast, episode 8. Salute to all y'all for watching. Stand down with us. Zone, what's the word, man?
Man, just in here, chilling like little Cryo, man. Just took a little shower, man. Had to freshen
Yeah,
up, man. Winding it down to do the pod, man, and then back to business.
yeah, like
You know,
always.
you know.
Doing what we do, you feel me?
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching now on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Jadal Gaming. You know we in the building. You know what I'm saying? What's up with everybody?
Yeah, we on
Um,
all blocks.
on all blocks. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Um, so what's the word with you though, Hayes? You good? You straight?
Oh man, I'm cool, bro. I just been ripping and running. You know how we do. Just been
Oh
ripping and
yeah.
running. I'm like you, ripping and running in time, just right enough in time to get back to do this. Cause like we say, it had been times to where I know like we moving, but we for sure gonna link up and do this. So, and that's the importance. You feel me?
What up,
That's the
Lawrence?
importance of it. That's the importance
Yeah.
of it, man.
Yeah, man. That's how I go, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Shoot, it be them days, man, that it just be like coming down to the wire, and then it was like, damn,
But
you
the
know.
but the good thing about it is we fighting through whatever we going through at the time. Whether we in the streets trying to rip and run to get back, or we out and about, and we gonna make sure that we here.
For real, for real.
And that kind of was, hey, that's when it was kick it off right now. Let's kick it off. That's kind of gonna kick off this first convo right now. The importance of being the importance of creative creating new content and being original doing it.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
man. You
Yeah,
see that right there, man, is near and dear to my heart because y'all know the situation that I had this past weekend, this past week with our good old buddy Meek Mill. Um, you know, um, I just learned that it's better to what I'm saying, it's better to um just make your own. Like you don't have to
yeah,
talk about celebrities and all that. And I understand that's how a lot of people saw, the academics, the Angela Yees,
yeah.
the lovely teas, the say cheese, you know what I'm saying? They feel as though that has to be the basis of everything that they talk about, or the basis of everything that that they speak about, because that's what's getting the most clicks and that's what's getting the most views. But very few people, man, are willing to weather the storm and do something original. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that's why in the rap game, in the music industry, the film industry, we getting a lot of the same stuff because people only want to deal with what's generating money and not what's actually original. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So we run into these gridlocks to where you got DCMA claims and you got all these different entities scrambling to cover something up, but it's the internet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once it's out there, it's out there.
it's out there. You hear
You
me?
know? So I just never really
But
got to, I mean,
also, man, if you are creative, I feel like you need to be putting out new content, man. Ain't no
oh
wrong
yeah.
with sharing something for a while and then moving on to the next something that's new. But if something working for you, that don't mean just jump and just move to the next thing. If something actually working, then you gonna have to work it. But if you stay on something for about a month or a couple weeks, and that would bring me to ask you this, man, and what is the time frame you think, especially when you're dealing with like music or something like that, like how long you think somebody should actually take on pushing that one single? But if it's working for you, we know that you need to focus on that. But how
hmm
long would you say that somebody need to put out something before they need to jump and move to the something new?
I just feel like you should constantly be putting, what I'm saying, new stuff out. And whether or not like I look at people like Gucci Mane, or I look at people like
Yeah,
Wayne, I look at people like I look at certain, networks like Netflix is always putting out something new. Like when you focus on that one thing and that's the only thing that you really focusing on and you not, trying to push the next thing, if you just put all your focus and energy into one thing, that's cool. But are you able to do that again? It's just like if Michael Jordan won the championship one time and he kept talking about winning that championship, like we don't live in a world that people appreciate people doing something one time. Like you got to keep
Right.
doing it. You know
You
what I'm
got to
saying?
keep
Like
doing
whether it's you doing be it somebody doing something nice for somebody, helping somebody, like we don't live in that type of world. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, I'm gonna take it even deeper in the Bible. Like Jesus showed people numerous of times that you know he was who he said he was. He had prep.
it.
They
Yeah.
was like, well, prove it. All right, cool. Boom. Look. Boom.
That
But
just
it was
made me
on his
think of the
time.
1501 guy and the chick that he messing with now. They
The
got the
Eric
new song out.
Yeah, because he got the formula. He could
It's
go and
like
do it,
he got to show the world that he can make another med.
and he did it basically.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
basically.
saying?
Yeah,
He
basically.
did it. Like I mean, I don't think that we like. I feel like with her though, it's kind of different because you know she don't have the bars or the quotables, but the songs be so jamming. It's like you ain't really tripping
Yeah.
off of the lyrics like that. Like you just
Hmm.
turning up. And she got Travis Scott up on the remix of that. The bus it had all the girls dropping it down, making their knees touch their elbows, and doing what they doing.
Yeah.
Ellie got a check off of it, you know what I'm saying? Then she came in on the Baby Huey. That's what I believe that, rest in peace, Baby Huey. Like
Yeah.
that's what I believe that he was about to come in because it's like, damn, now if I go and jump up on that track, which is what I heard, the rumblings was he's gonna drop his track and then, reach out and do that. But unfortunately he didn't get a chance to do it. But what I'm
Hmm.
saying, it's just the fact that dude was able to do that, man. Dude was able to do it and he did it, and he's able to do it over and over and over again. That's where, the cash monies, the young monies, the QCs, like QC got
Yeah.
groups, a whole bunch of groups. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
where you at, man? I had to turn my camera off because you ain't had your camera on. They trying to see you.
Man, if you don't keep talking, told you I'm moving around, boy. If you don't, I'm gonna tap back in,
Anyway,
nigga. Just keep talking,
but
boy. You ain't gotta do
anyway.
what I do. Put yours back on, boy. You ain't gotta do what I do. Don't be me. Be you.
He said, "No."
See,
I'm just
better. This is what
messing
we
with
talk
I,
about.
Hayes. I'm just messing with you, bro.
No, I know,
But
boy, and you know I'm messing with you, boy. No, no, man. I'm just moving around, and I don't want the camera to be
moving around, yeah, I get
all looking
you.
all silly and stuff. But yeah, man, I'm gonna tap back in. But no,
Yeah,
but that's why I say the importance of creatives creating new content and being original doing it. Like that's exactly what it's saying. Like as long as you're creating new content and being creating original content, it's
hmm
endless, bro. It's endless.
exactly.
It's
And then
endless, bro.
something you can have today, it could catch on tomorrow. Like I had put a video
Hmm.
out of me playing the little Yu-Gi-Oh game that I be playing, right?
Yeah,
Tell me why that was like 3-4 months ago. Tell me why that video got like 269 views, and I just look. I said, damn. How I wasn't even really tripping off of that like that, and it just naturally over time people started watching that video. Hit me up. It came out 6 months ago,
yeah.
but every week I see that them views going up. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get where you talking about, man. Is if people got to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's one of the biggest things here
That's the
in the
key right
city
there.
is consistency. I don't think nobody really is that consistent to where you can say that
Cause that's gonna build character over time in itself.
exactly.
By you being
Exactly.
consistent, that's gonna build so much character in your art over time. I'm telling
Yeah,
myself
man.
that right now too. Like that's something that I'm telling myself.
You're right, man. And then people will learn to be able to trust you because they'll be able to see, well, damn, Hayes putting in hella work. He
Yeah,
every day he posting something. Every day he got something going.
yeah.
Every day, you know what I'm saying? Every day
And not just
is
the
something
same stuff neither. Like it's something new.
it's something new. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I feel like people get hung up though, Hayes, when it comes to that, because they so afraid of putting something out. It's like, man, just go ahead and put it out, man. If it's good, it's good. People gonna catch on it. If it ain't good, or even if it is good, it don't catch on right now. It'll catch on later on down the line. So you
Period.
can't be afraid of putting something out, and if it's whack, man, you can go back and make something else. Plenty of people put out whack stuff, even the major leagues. Like you see how everybody clown Jay-Z for Kingdom Come, which I didn't think it was that bad of an album. I actually liked some of the
Yeah,
tracks off of Kingdom Come, but
yeah,
critically, that was like his worst reviewed album. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So, you know, it just
True
is what it
indeed.
is. Sometimes you ain't gonna be able to, everybody gonna have that one flop, um, or the one that don't like I ain't gonna say a flop, but one that don't do as well as the others. I mean, you ain't gonna be able to break the record every time. I mean, well, I can't say that because like Michael Jackson, Drake, Prince, certain people just gonna every time they gonna push themselves and push themselves and push themselves to do that. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, even when he left and came back, he did his thing. So, you know, they didn't win the
Man,
championship that year. The Lakers did, but he got damn near close with the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? So
I think, man, we pretty much hit it on the head. As
yeah.
long as you're consistent with original content and just being you doing it, and then not really tripping off the views or who's sharing it, who what, who this and that, and just doing it and just putting it out, jamming with it for a little minute, and then moving on to the next because it is a balance.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like you gotta have a balance, man, when you're doing it, and you just gotta kind of just know when. You got to have that gut feeling, like, all right, I've been jamming with this. Let me do this. Let me do this. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it moving at a consistent pace.
Mm-hmm.
Just play it right there.
Yes, Sirski.
You know, there's
Mm-hmm.
been a lot going on too, man.
It has, man. What haven't went on?
Yeah, but with us, man, if we try to stay away from the chatty cattiness,
Yeah, for sure.
I know we do for sure. And that what makes us us, man. I mean, you ain't lying because we ain't talking about all that other foolishness just to be talking about it. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
I did want to talk about, man, since it's Black History Month though. Like, man, and we still need to talk about. Let's talk about how we can move forward as a family, community, and race, bro. Like, seriously. Like, and I'm gonna keep
Um,
doing it probably even long after this month is up, because this from February to February and beyond. Like, we still need to talk about this. Moving forward as a family, community, and a race. What you think about that?
I feel like we gotta, as brothers, we gotta start supporting each other, man. We gotta really start supporting each other. We really gotta start being genuine. Like I saw, we was
Do we
talking
say
about it
as brothers
yesterday.
and sisters? Because we can't just keep
No, we
leaving
can't.
out
I
sisters,
mean,
bro.
I feel like brothers and
On
sisters will
what
come.
level though are you talking about though?
I feel like brothers and sisters will come. You know what I'm saying? When us as brothers start leading and guiding again, start being the heads
Yeah.
of households, start holding each other accountable and stuff like that. Like I feel like that'll come when we start loving each other and respecting each other, and then in turn we'll respect our women and our children more because we was talking about yesterday about when Bobby Smurder came home
Yeah.
and Rowdy Rebel came home and why they was giving him money and why they was doing, you know what I'm saying? Because I saw two brothers that was trying to change their life. They was kicking cats out the group. They was trying to distance themselves from the streets. They
Yeah.
had got a buzz. They got a movement going. And every time you turned around, man, it was somebody trying to try them. It was somebody trying to run down on them. It was somebody trying to take them out. And they had to kick people out, you know what I'm saying, and get people out the way because they was
Mm-hmm.
trying to make it, you know what I'm saying? And they wanted to put
Yeah.
on for their hood and put people, you know what I'm saying, um, put people in position. But sometimes, man, people ain't always on the same page, you know what I'm saying? People ain't
Yeah.
always on the same, on the same wavelength. So you gotta be able to trim the fat. And unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, somebody got jammed up from what I
Right
read,
before.
somebody got jammed up and came in there, had all the guns on the table. They walked in, the police came in after them, and that's how they got locked up.
Yes,
So
sir.
for the fact that for the simple fact that Bobby could have got out 2 years ago if he had to let Roddy Rebel stay in jail for 20 years, you know what I'm saying? And they said, yo, we gonna give him the same sentence that we gonna give you if you take this sentence over here. So he did that, and then Roddy ended up getting out earlier. So I
Yeah,
don't condone nobody doing criminal activity, but I just got the sense that they was doing, you know what I'm saying, doing their
yeah,
best to try to leave that alone. And I feel like we need to quit condemning each other, people for making mistakes. Now, if you doing like the Kodak Black or the Young Boy, where you constantly getting in trouble and you constantly
man.
bumping your head and stuff like that, and then no disrespect to them, but I feel like once we start embracing each other, regardless, because right now it's the blue collar, white collar dudes versus the dudes that's in the streets or that got that
Yeah,
hood mentality. They may not
yeah,
be in the streets, but they may not be over here in the blue collar, white collar, and it's a division that's going on. Then you got within that you got the people who have a problem with the government and people who don't have a problem with the government or authority. So we got so many different factions of
yeah.
black men that we just have to all come together and be able to stand on the square together. And
I
that's how
think
we
this.
get our families back. That's how we
Yeah,
start holding each other accountable because in the grand scheme of things, don't all of that, none of that stuff matters. What matters is the next generation and how they gonna treat each other and how they gonna, grow and develop. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I think as a family, man, that we need to for sure as men take care of the women and kids though for sure, and the
Oh
old
yeah.
folks and the older folks. So women, kids, and older folks, and as a community, I feel like I once said before, like if you out here, I don't care what type of money it is, but if you gonna go get the spot that's around the corner that's for sale, or the abandoned building that's right around down the block that been there already since you was a kid, go ahead and go buy that since you out here saying that you balling and you got bread or woo woo. Or we seeing other things, we seeing the designer clothes and just whatever you off into, man. I just feel like, but that's as a community that's how we can buy that back. Need to buy back the
Hmm.
community.
Yeah, buy all
And,
these buildings up, buy all of the stuff in the neighborhood,
and
tear
then
all this stuff
and
down,
then
tear it up,
let it
you
be
know.
known when it's something that we don't want in the community. Let it be
Yeah,
known when it's another Family Dollar or something like that that's coming in.
yeah. We do
You know
want a
what
family.
I
I ain't got a problem with a family dollar, but I feel like the
mean?
black
Or
folks need to
a
own
Dollar
the black
General,
family.
but if they monopolizing on us,
That's what I'm saying. But we gotta come in owning it. We gotta come in owning the chicken spot, running the chicken spot.
yeah,
We gotta come in, you know what I'm saying? We gotta come in running the nail shop, running the herb shop, and
yeah.
stop, and actually spending the money with each other. And then we also gotta make sure that we putting the money and we voting and we putting the money into cleaning up our neighborhoods and getting our roads and stuff together and getting and tearing up these
Not only that,
dilapidated
caring
houses.
about doing this stuff, not just caring
Exactly.
about street business and stuff like that, but that's the
Like,
mentality because the next one is as a race. How you know what I'm saying? Like so as a race as a whole, it's like I once said, it's gonna have to be the majority of people who doing more righteousness than doing more ratchetness.
mhm.
You gonna need more
But I
people
feel
who
like
doing right.
people gonna have to get tired of it, man. Some people just trying to find a way out. Like I was listening to O3 Greedo, right?
Yeah,
I was listening to his music and I was listening to like his his what you call him, like his story.
yeah,
And when he was basically telling, he was saying, man, my mama was broke as hell, and I got into it with her a lot because we was broke as hell, and didn't nobody really care about us and stuff like that. So I went out and got into the streets, and what I'm saying, I was working and stuff like that until I had until I had a child, then I had to go out here, and I felt like I needed to go out here and do my thing. And he in jail right now, but he had turned his life around prior to him going to prison. So I just felt like he wouldn't need to do that if his mom or whatever, if she was in a better position or if she was with his father. What I'm saying, his father died, he was in the streets, got killed when he was like 3 years old. So it's just like
yeah.
when you facing them type of situations, it's like, why is he getting killed at 3 while he's 3 years old? Why is he not doing something? So we got to start looking at it from the bottom up as to why people make the decisions that they make. Everybody ain't gonna be educated like we was, to where, you know what I'm saying, we know about our surroundings, we know about our history, we know about our people. So our sense of self is way higher than the cat that is trying to, trying to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And so that's fundamentally where we need to start at, before we get to anything and everybody else, is that we got to teach the next generation on having self-worth, on having you know what I'm saying, having good morals and standards and stuff like that. That's where we I feel like we need to start at. You know what I'm saying? More than anything and anybody else, is that's what we need to start at. Is just right there in the change in the narrative and changing how people view themselves and how people feel about themselves. Because right now, people don't feel good about themselves. Right now, people don't feel, great about themselves. They just existing, they just living, they just moving. So they don't have no type of sense of self. Really, they don't
man.
have no type of no type of self-worth, and they just out here, you know.
And them the
So
people that you need to stay away from.
yeah, I don't think we need to stay away from 'em. I think we need to put our arms around them and show them that it's a better way. You know what I'm saying? Because if we just say, oh well, this person or whatever, we gonna just write that person. Look, I used to do the same thing. And real talk, I used to do it because, I used to hate on cats, man. I'd be like, man, that dude ain't got no he ain't got no he ain't getting no good grades, he ain't doing what he's supposed to do, but yeah, he got all the girls, and he got this and this going on.
But you do
And
understand that, man, that you can't try to help just everybody, all right?
no, I feel like we need to make an attempt to try to help everybody. Now, it's gonna be some people that we ain't gonna be able to help.
And
Period.
that's what
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
saying.
But we can't just go. We can't just look at them and say we ain't
That's
try.
what I was saying, though. We already know, man, that we ain't turning down nobody from the word.
Yeah.
The word is going to always be the word that we preaching. So I ain't never saying that, but I'm just saying at certain point, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a communicate and tell you what's right, what I think at least, and then however you take it and move along with it, that's how they do. But I'm just saying, but as far as how we move as an individual and as a person, like yeah, we definitely got to set that, or if
Mm-hmm.
not at least set it, at least put it out there in the world.
Exactly.
Put what needs to
Exactly.
be right out there. That's what I mean. I
Exactly.
feel you. I feel you. No
Yeah.
relationship is perfect, man. From relatives, partners, lovers, to friends. But it's how you control your emotions and deal with people that matters, right?
Yeah, man. I feel you right, and I feel like on top of that, when to learn how to leave stuff alone. You feel me? I feel like when you learn how to leave stuff alone, and you learn how to get rid of negativity in your life, and sometimes you're gonna have to probably cut off your friends and family. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to cut off some of your friends and family and cut off certain people because if they not respecting you where you at. Sometimes, man, you gotta let the, you know
But
what I'm
you
saying?
just
Like,
said it though. But at least you got to attempt.
yeah,
Attempt to do it.
yeah,
Do
you
the
right.
right thing.
You
Unless you
sure
just
you
keep
right.
just fucking up and just doing the wrong thing.
I mean, sure you right. I mean, but it's like some people, man, like they won't see your worth or see your or see, you know what I'm saying, they won't see your growth. Some people still got in their head that you a little kid and they gotta treat you like a little kid. You know what I'm
They
saying?
got
They
to try to
can't.
sun you every time, huh?
Yeah, basically. You know what I'm saying? They gotta show you who is boss. You know what I'm saying? They gotta show you who is boss and
But
show
like we
you.
say, it's how you control your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh
mean, I'm
yeah.
just saying.
Oh
Because you
yeah.
can take it all the way down there, or you can just kind of sit back and let stuff happen a couple times before you make your decision. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh
So
yeah.
I'm just saying. 'Cause if
Yeah.
you
But how
start
you
tripping,
feel?
bro, and going off the deep end, bro, then man,
I was gonna say how you deal with it though. Like how do you deal with the stuff that the situations that arise with you and yours?
that's what I'm saying, man. You gotta let stuff happen a couple times, man, before you actually move on something.
Yeah, I mean,
You can't just
you
let
know
stuff
what though?
happen. I mean, well, it depends on who it is in your life, but for the most part, like if you talking about business or something, or of course, if it's family, you ain't just finna just disown your family.
I mean,
You ain't
like I
finna just
said,
knock them out the water just because they did something one time or two times. But if it's somebody that you just met or don't know like that for real, and they do some kind of funny stuff or make you feel some type of way, then yeah, you might try to distance yourself.
yeah, I mean, I'm just of the point. I agree with you, but now that I think about it, it's like now that I'm older, it's like man, I have a zero tolerance with certain stuff in my life. Like I feel like if you gonna do something that's gonna tick me off, or you gonna do something that's gonna disrespect me, if I let you do it, you know what I'm saying? Like like your mama, your grandmama, and stuff. That's one thing, right?
Yeah,
But like everybody besides that, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of just like I got a zero tolerance policy with everybody else. Like it's certain people that I'ma work with just because of their age and because of who they are. And then sometimes like some people I know, man, they'll cut their own mama and daddy off, not because they hate them or nothing like that. It's just they keep getting disrespected. And it's like if you're not gonna I done heard some of the craziest stuff, and I heard that what's my dude name? Ryan Davis has said, man, he cut his mama off because his mama was used to just dog him out and would just say stupid stuff like just to tick him off. And he was just like, look, I'm finna block you. You know what I'm saying? I love you, but I can't deal with you no more. Some people sometimes you gotta cut folks off, man. Like, I mean, yeah, not every time, but I just feel like at a certain point, you gotta learn how to cut a person off. You know what I'm saying? And cut them
it's a
off
gut
quick
feeling
better
though,
than
man, because you know when people trying to play you or when stuff just ain't right.
yeah,
I mean, it ain't hard to tell. It just depends on you, man, if you want to tolerate it.
yeah. Yeah, I mean I agree with which the
No, I'm just
topic
not.
to an
I mean, but
extent.
I'm not gonna tolerate nothing just cause, and that's from business to friendships or whatever.
Exactly.
But like I say, but for the most part, I feel like I don't really go through that because I don't really hang out with a lot. No way. I got a short
Mm.
list anyway of people that I call friends. So it's not like I hang around people that I you know feel like that about.
What up, JJ? You know what I'm saying? JJ checking in. What up, man? Yeah, shout out to the big bad wolf, man. So where we at now, man? Hold on, let me bring up I'm gonna do the next topic. Hold up.
I'm just
So
saying. Man.
um people could have disagreement and it doesn't have to progress into something. I totally agree. I totally agree, man. I feel
So
like
what now?
that the next topic I said people can have disagreements but it doesn't have to turn or progress into something else. And I totally agree. I feel like, especially with black folks, our first inkling is to pop off, just hurry up and go get the blammer. You know what I'm saying? And we saw this week, man. It was an incident that went down. I don't know if y'all in St. Louis, y'all don't know it. Well, I take that back because it's on all the blogs. They all posting it up. So we had like Lil Half and Jizzle Bucks. They got into an altercation with 30D Grimy. And what we saw, which we rarely see, is them they got into a fist fight. Nowadays, most people, especially in St. Louis, they going to grab them poles, they going to grab them sticks, they going to grab everything that they could just kill you and take you on up out of here. But they just had a fist fight and then they went their own separate ways. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
a little social media banter about who did what and woo, 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 woo. But all in all, everybody got to go home and live their life. So,
hmm
but how you feel, Hayes?
Man, me personally, man, I seen it, but I ain't really off into that like that. I mean, man, I don't even know what it was over, but as far as the whole action of it, then yeah, I mean, of course, I applaud that. If two men gonna fight and then just go home and then move on and don't really, trip off of it no more,
Mm-hmm.
or we fought and that was it, and we ain't have to go as far as that. But I salute them on that for sure. But I don't know
Man,
what's going on behind
I
that,
feel
so that's
like, man, we
stupid.
got a
So,
we got a real bad problem in the black community of just going straight to picking them guns up. Like there is
but
no.
like I say though, but you don't know what people be having going on. So people be knowing each other, stuff be going on. So you gotta just, you know,
But do they got to die though, Hayes?
no, no,
That's what I'm saying. That's the
and
problem
that's
that we
why,
got. That people just feel like, oh, I gotta kill this dude. He stepped on my J's, or he stepped, you know what I'm saying? He stepped at me the wrong way, so I'm just gonna blow. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, or he smashed my girl, blow. You know what I'm saying? Or he talked to my auntie, blow. You know what I'm
dang,
saying?
no,
This
yeah,
girl
if
left me,
somebody just on that
blow.
type of time, you might not be in the right mindset. Then you
But
might
I'm
not
just
be in the
saying,
right mind frame.
we been raised though, Hayes, to act emotionally, and I'm not gonna put it on no one particular
But
person
that
or
ties
the
back into
mama or the
what we just
daddy.
talked about on the last topic, though. It's just like controlling your emotions. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. But people ain't being taught that. Hey, that's the thing. That's why I said about brothers working. We'll go back to the first topic was that brothers got to start showing brothers, fathers got to start showing the men because it ain't because I can expect a woman to act emotionally because they emotional creatures, but we got too many men that are
Yeah.
making emotional decisions because nobody held them accountable. Though, hey,
But do
that's
that
the
goes even
thing.
farther back to what you just said that you respect women, but if you just grew up in a house with just your mama and your siblings with no man around, what you contribute that to. But then again, I say, but just cause you grew up like that, that don't
It
mean
don't
that you
mean
have to
that you
be
got
like
to.
that.
I was just gonna say that. I was just for you read my mind.
I'm
You
just
know what
saying,
I'm saying?
man.
You know what I'm saying? Um, I gotta ask you this question, man. Do you feel like black men get labeled that we don't care about black women? Because I see that topic come up a lot, man, and I feel like it's the farthest thing from the truth, man. Because I feel like it's we getting that bad rap because the men that women typically choose in relationships, they go off of attraction and feelings and stuff like that, and then
Yeah.
they expect us to come in and try to, like, I guess, save them from, I guess, themselves. But it's like if you choosing a certain group of guys or a certain type of
Then what
guys,
you expect?
but that's what I'm saying. Like, where did we get labeled as black men? Because I don't want to focus on that because there's millions of other people that be talking about that and want to dissect that and hold women accountable. Like, where did we go wrong as black men to make them feel like they not being protected? Because I'm confused. Because everybody we
Because you
around,
have a
we do our
certain
part.
group, because you have a certain group of black men that's maybe abusing,
Okay,
that who doing them wrong.
okay. So what can we do to change it then?
We can't do nothing because because I,
Hey, we
I mean I'm treated by it. I mean I'm doing what I need to be doing. So all I can say is this: you if you ain't doing what you need to be doing and you're doing something foul, then you need to be somebody around you who is doing right should pull you aside and kind of tell you, not check you, but just tell you what's up. That's what's
But Hayes,
missing.
if I do
Somebody,
that, he gonna blow. He gonna blow,
you gonna let
blow,
nigga know.
blow,
You
blow,
gonna
blow,
let
blow. You mind your business, blow.
mind your business. But
Or
that's real
or
too though, cause
or
man,
how
I can
you let
remember,
how you let
dog.
my girl blow.
I can remember being out on my homie block, and his across the street neighbor was tripping with this lady, and we was young, and we was just outside chilling, like they going back and forth with each other. I think he maybe was or something, but we was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like we said something. Dude was like, man, mind y'all business, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to talk him back, but that could have went somewhere. Because what if he would be like, man, mind y'all business, little niggas, and then came out on some Scarface shit on him.
Blow.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
just
So,
straight up.
or what if we was like, what? You know what I'm saying? And jump stupid with him. So it's just like, just mind your business. But when it's your people too, like, but when it's your family or something, then I feel like, yeah, you should be able to pull them aside or your friend somebody that you see, or your, like it can be somebody around you that can like your big homie or somebody that you look up to. Somebody should be able to tell you something.
How do we, Hayes, like get rid of the homosexuality that's going on in the black community? Now, I didn't say homo, I said hobo sexuality, meaning that they ain't got nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? That they ain't got nowhere to stay. Like I heard for so many people, whether it's girls that I know, uh, you know what I'm saying, different friends of mine and stuff like that, that dudes just be out here down bad. Like we ain't got no job, we ain't got no skills, or we got a job, we ain't got our money right. We ain't got our priorities handled. You know what I'm saying? Like what can we do to get brothers in power? Because I feel like a lot of guys don't want to put in a lot of work to get nothing, to have nothing, unless you know what I'm saying.
I feel like just leading by example, bro. We
I
gotta
mean,
just
I,
lead
I
by
I feel
example,
like I lead
and
by
then
example all the time, but it's
well,
like,
that means that you're doing it. But as far as seeing the big impact of it, not one person never gonna have an impact. Not one person alone. I mean,
cause it's like I talk
only
like,
your actions, and then maybe people seeing what you doing, and then it's just trickling down, or you just your tribe and your people who in your world.
but that's not gonna. That's the thing though. It's like, okay, yeah, the people around me, we all doing what we supposed to do, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
how are we gonna impact? Because we talk about the community, we gotta make it be seen that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that's like, I was listening to Thistle yesterday on his live, and he was talking. Shout out to Thistle, man. He always doing something for the community. You know what I'm saying? He always giving back. He always, feeding the homeless and giving back to
Yeah.
the kids and stuff
Now he
like
leading
that.
by example. So if you see what he doing, then you should say, "Ooh, I'm gonna go do it too."
Yeah,
It's,
but I
it's
mean,
something positive.
yeah,
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
yeah.
That boy TP.
You said what? What
He's
up,
sleepy.
What up, JJ? Yeah, tell him I said what's up too, man. So, how do you think we can make our relationship stronger, man, with the women that we dealing with, that's in our lives and stuff like that? Like, how do you think we could get our relationships like to a better place? You know what I'm saying? How do we get
Communication, my
together?
brother.
What we say?
Communication.
Communication. Okay. And what else?
Communication, though, bro.
What else?
I'm waiting on you to tell me what else.
I'm asking you because I mean I feel like you the expert. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm not.
I
I'm
mean
not. I'm not an
I
expert at
mean, but
that.
I say I asked you that because we
It's
talk
just
about,
that simple, though. If you just keeping it real with each other and just communication. But I feel like that on all levels, though.
man, I was communicating and keeping it 100
You
with
can't.
my
I mean,
old.
it's not like we always gonna say keep it real with this and then keep it fake with anything. Like we never gonna say
No,
that.
but I'm saying, Hayes, I thought I
It's
was
always gonna be
communicating.
keep it real, bro, and communicate.
I mean, but I did that, Hayes, with my old lady, and you know what I'm saying, and it was just like, damn, it
See, but you
backfired. I
talking about
guess
something specifically though. You
I'm
talking
talking
about
about period,
in a
because I feel
relationship,
like
like
I'm talking about in a relationship period, because I heard all the time, like I heard women, they tell they guy that, they not satisfied or they not happy, and then what I'm saying, the dude might feel like he doing everything that he can possibly can, but
yeah.
he just ain't measuring up, or he just ain't it. You know what I'm saying?
And if you tell somebody that and say, "Well, why you still with that person?" and they say, "Because I love them,"
Okay, but
they
that
ain't
ain't
always
keeping in
leave.
the relationship crashing and burning and going
And you
and
say, "Well, that sounds stupid," because if you still want to do you, but you don't want to leave, then that's a you problem. That's something that you struggling with.
there.
Because simple outside of it looking to me would be, well, why don't you just keep it real with that person and just tell them where you can just leave and be happy and go do what you want to do.
I mean, people just I'm at a different stage of my life, man. Like I said, the moment I feel like in a relationship, I don't care how long or how short a time, it's like I got to be up out of here. Because if I tell you something more than once and you ain't trying to do nothing to change it, that means you don't care about my feelings or you ain't tripping off my feelings like that, and it ain't that important to you. So I got to get the hell on around, move the hell on around, because you just ain't it. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't it. You just don't care. You just ain't, you know what I'm saying? And I done been through it enough time, and I heard women say the same thing too. But I feel like folks got to start, like, it go back to our previous topic. Folks got to start moving around and leaving situations before they get their heart broke, or leaving situations before they get hurt, leaving situations. Like, I don't care how much you love a person, if that person ain't being respectful towards you, or not taking into account of everything you doing for them, or not being appreciative, or not showing. Because I don't care what people say, is that I feel like men need to be more appreciative to their women, and women need to be more appreciative to their men. And we got to start showing people that, because people feel like just because they gapping their legs and they, they say they only messing with you, that's just showing you that you care and that you whatever. But it take effort. I feel like ain't no effort in no relationships no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? The women don't be putting a whole bunch of effort in. They
I
just be
don't know,
coming in.
man. I don't see that. People around me, I don't see that. I see
Man,
effort and stuff around me.
I ain't talking, but we can't talk about us. I see uplifting stuff around me too, but I can't just talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, my personal experience and a lot of people that I be seeing, I be like, damn, like we really, because I look at it like this, it wouldn't be a Kevin Samuels show if we was as black people, we was lifting each other up and staying together in relationships. It wouldn't be a Cynthia G or Sheba Seven and chicks like that if everybody was staying solid. If we wouldn't have level up culture, we wouldn't be making Russell Wilson and Sierra such a big deal and all of that, because we just wouldn't be
I feel
making that
like
a big
though that's
deal.
just news because it's not really a big deal to people who understand what's going on. It's not even really a big deal.
But it is a big deal, Hayes, because it is, and I was breaking this down, and I'm gonna break it
You
down.
just think that he's simping, man. That's all. I mean,
No, 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 no. I ain't even finna go in on bro. I'm just saying that he makes a paradigm shift that makes it mean show women that they could come to the relationship with little or nothing, and this dude that got everything is just gonna give them the whole wide world. You know what I'm saying? Like, give them everything their hearts desire. So now women feel like that they're entitled to getting the Russell Wilson, and
okay.
they not bringing nothing to the table. They bring in badass kids. They bring in,
Did you
and
feel
men
the way
too,
about Kanye and Kim?
and men too. I mean, Kanye and Kim, I mean, that's his fault. Like, you had a woman that helped you get out of debt, help you
No, I'm
get into the
saying on the
fashion industry.
pursuit that we seen him chasing her. Like we
I
seen
mean, but
him.
that's on him. He knew that. But see, this is the thing. He got in his feelings, Hayes, because he got with her, and he got with her and left her for the same thing that he got with her for. She knew that she was being she liked being not promiscuous, but being sensual and being sexy, and you know what I'm saying,
We
showing
seen a
off
couple
them
times
cuts.
where he had to come out and say some things.
I mean, that's because he feel like she should change because she's a mother now. It was cool when he was the apple of her eye. It's like, we got kids now. You can't just be out here having your whole ass out, and you know what I'm
That's what
saying?
she
But
want
that's
to do because that's what she been doing.
exactly. But he didn't got his. He just should have just left her quietly, and they already had a prenup. Neither one of them taking nothing from each other, so they both walking away with $1 billion. It's like he should have been did that. But he's so in here, just like myself and a lot of other guys, we be in our feelings because we try to do the right thing, and it kind of blow up in your face. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you sometimes it's just better for you just to leave. Like, if you feel like you serving God and you ain't watching porn no more, and you not, you know what I'm saying, you just trying to be a family man, and you trying to make
Yeah,
your music and make
he
your
needs to
shoes,
just
and
go ahead and dip out.
exactly. Like, let her go and show her. She wanted to keep. She got a good 10 years to show that thing off, and before it get, for nature take its course, and even longer than that. Because look at Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton still out here with them thing. She married in the whole thing, but she gonna get up there and with them
And
things
she
on up there.
and
You
she
know what
got
I'm
some
saying?
milk jugs, huh?
I'm just saying they up there, and it's Miss Polly when you see her. I mean Dolly when you see Miss Polly, Miss Dolly when you see her. You not finna be looking. I mean, she gonna mess with you or something because if you see every time they have on the award show, dude be look. Don't matter how old or young he is, they ain't got teeth. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is.
But that's what you signing up for, man. I mean,
But he didn't sign. He
if
wanted.
you go
He wanted to have
dating
a
a
family.
Megan Thee Stallion, you already know what she been doing. You already know what she do.
I'm not finna
She,
holler at Meg Thee Stallion to be settling down with Meg Thee Stallion while she Meg Thee Stallion. Like I get it,
why not?
Janet Jackson said, "Look, doing her show,
Why
she
not
like
though? You not
because
strong
I'm
enough
not
to
finna
still
have
see all that. You're
because
not strong enough. I
you,
mean, well,
you
you're not.
your woman don't need to be for the world. Hey, I don't want everybody. If I'm the only person, like let me put it to you like this. Like I got these Yu-Gi-Oh cards here, right? And I couldn't sell them if everybody had the same card, right? If everybody got this card, it's worth nothing. But if only a few people got this card, it's worth something. So if everybody can go on, and it's no distance, man, this style, I mean, I think, everybody on all the men on this live, if her and you and Megan Stallion in the room, you already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You bring your A game, best you can. Um, you trying to make it statement. And she gonna probably make you bust a check down because that's how she go. That's how she rolls. So the point I'm making is this: when you talk about a woman, you want your woman to be your woman. You don't want your woman to be out there twerking it up and bending it over
And that's
and
just
shaking
talking
it and
from
clapping
a
it.
standpoint of music. Because if we talking from just a regular,
Yeah,
just
don't
a
nobody
regular
man,
Joe,
like the
and you
girls
might have
I
a
go
girl that
to.
fine, and she take pictures a certain way every day, just on a regular Snapchat or something. And that's before you meet them.
But why do you? Is it like the Aisha Curry question? Why do you gotta be busting it, be butt naked on there, and you got a whole man? Like what? That's the reason why he broke his leg or broke his arm or wrist or whatever and was messing up and can't hit the
But I think
threes
we
like
also
whatever.
said too that that's a certain type of demographic already, because you wouldn't necessarily be looking for that.
I mean, it ain't, but it like a lot of girls that's good girls. They looking at these other girls they think is having all the fun and all the money and all the sex and everything else like that. So they want to be Tatiana too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
They
that ain't
want
the
to
right
be.
way to be.
That's what they want to be. Aisha Curry came out and said, "I got tired of being in his shadow. I want to put bikini pics on and
Yeah,
be
she
booty
did
butt
say
naked
that,
on."
but
And she went and did it, and now he did. Now
but that didn't make it right, because the girl with the pretty face, and she don't have to be thick or whatever, and she's still pretty.
I mean, but my whole point of it is, Hayes, what's the point of me marrying you
I'm
and
just
you putting
saying,
I gotta come
it's a
I'm
certain
Steph
look.
Curry, I'm dodging all these females all day long to come lay up next to you, and you want to go and show everybody what basically what I got. I can't sit up and be Steph Curry and be with my shirt off and I ain't even
Well, for
getting in the
one,
gym.
you don't, yeah, because men ain't really on it.
We ain't doing all that all the time. I mean, unless you Michael B. Jordan or somebody that's thirst trapping all the time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's your role as an actor. Like you got to be the world's sexiest man. But even then, we not doing it every day. That's not Michael B. Jordan ain't in the shower coming out taking a shot taking his shirt off pic every day. He ain't sitting in there in sweatpants with a heart on every day, showing it off
Man,
every day. You know what I'm saying? It's different for men because every day I'm on the ground. What I'm seeing.
it's more acceptable for the women. That's what you're saying.
No, it ain't more because women love to see that all day too. I know women that got dudes all up and through their phone just like we got chicks all up and down our phone. But it's just the fact that men and women gonna look at the women. Men ain't gonna look at the men unless they,
I'm gonna
they
unfollow your
internet.
ass hella quick. I'm gonna unfollow the shit out of you, man, if I look on there and you stepping out the
Shirt off.
tub, stepping out the tub with a motherfucking towel wrapped around you. Man, I don't want to see that. I'm finna unfollow your ass. I'm with more boy. You got
I'm just saying, he said he gonna boot and he gonna block you.
I don't want to do that personally, but
He
but
gonna
that's
block
almost the
you.
same like mindset. But that's what I'm saying. But why is that right there just okay? Because you think women that want to see both, huh?
Cause women they gonna look and see, they gonna see, oh well damn, she did this, so I'm gonna go and like that's why all of them was doing the busted challenge. That's why all of them was doing the silhouette challenge. That's why all of them gonna
Yeah,
do the body yada
silhouette
yada
challenge,
challenge.
dressing challenge.
Hold on, I can't say that. I can't say that now.
What you
Um
just say, man?
you can't sing the songs and stuff no more, no more. Hey, my bad. My bad. My
You
bad.
didn't.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
Damn.
Relax,
That's
my
why
brother. It's
that's what
all
I'm
love.
saying. Like we, I don't think it's more acceptable. I just feel like we just in a different. I feel like we just. I feel like the women that you don't see that be married, that
Yeah,
be ducked off, them the ones that be having it go down. You know what I'm saying? Them the ones that be having it. They wait because they be happily married. You don't see because they saving all that for their man. They saving
yeah,
all, and same thing with the men too.
and I agree with you on that, man.
You don't see Denzel out here like that, or even to a certain extent Jay Z and Beyonce. Like unless Beyonce got something that she make a
Beyonce
model.
just posted some pictures though.
I mean, but that's different because she got a swimsuit line. It's not that you seeing
Oh,
Beyonce.
it ain't
You
just
don't
like
see
no. Okay,
Beyonce.
okay, but Cardi B though, she
Cardi
be
B, that's
showing.
different. She that was
How
her
is that
brand
different? How is
because
that any different?
Offset accepts that. That's what he like. He don't
But
care
that's what
about
we
her
saying.
doing that.
If you with a girl, it's only when you don't accept it as a no. It's only when you get with her and try to change it that it becomes a problem.
I
Because if you
ain't
get
trying to
with your
change
girl and she
nothing,
was
man.
already
Look,
doing she already was Cardi B, and then you get with her, then now you want to try to change it. That's when it becomes a
hey,
problem, bro. But like you was alluding to, Offset kind of accepted what she was on already and let her do it.
he ain't had no problem with it. I mean,
But you know why?
but
Because he let her do it. Because he the one who really sleeping next to her, man, every night.
I mean, some dudes get off on the fact that they girl is teasing the whole world and they get to get it every night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some
He
dudes,
actually
some
he
other dudes,
actually sleeping with her. So while she on the ground twerking or whatever, she going right, getting done and shutting down the phone and walking right on to where he at.
I mean,
He sitting right over there
look,
watching. He probably holding the phone.
I've been on both sides of it. It's been some girls where I don't care that because I know that's what they doing, and it's like, but at the other side of it, it's like, do I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I don't. I feel like it come with a veil of trust. If I don't trust you already, and you out here doing this, and then
Yeah.
if I trust you, then cool. That if that's what you're doing, then cool. But and if you doing it in a certain way. But if you just booty, rocking there and work, I mean, hold on, damn it, I did it again.
This boy
Damn,
rapped
damn,
about
Paige, my
five.
bad, Paige.
If you did rap the whole EP, you did about five.
If you
You
just
did
over
about
there,
six songs over here. You
you
did.
just, you just the whole look. But some dudes don't care though. Like, I mean, I'm just one that if I feel like you giving that too much of your attention, like I ain't there, or like if I feel like you looking for validation and you got me, that mean you don't really want me or you don't need me for real like that. Then I need to get up out of it. Like I feel like Steph Curry need to go ahead and leave Aisha and let her go out there and thot it up and do her thing and go date
You
and
feel
all
like
of
just
that.
on a little comment that she made
That's what she want to
that
do
you
because
should
she
have left
heard
her.
from all her friends how great and no in the back of their mind they wish they had a Steph Curry, but they gonna make her look like the grass is always greener on the other side. Hey, that's why, like
It's not.
I'm glad that I'm chilling like LaQuaro right now when it comes to the ladies for real because it's a lot, man. When you say you're gonna be locking in with one person, you know what I'm saying? especially in quarantine. I would love it in quarantine to been with somebody, you know what I'm saying, and because it would have made things a little bit less stressful, you know what I'm saying. But I don't know, man. I just want to see, like, I want to actually have a woman that like is trying to cater to me, like she actually glad that she with me, not like no like damn, I'm busting it open for you every night and I'm not talking to
And this is
nobody
what you're
right
supposed
now.
to be doing for me.
Yeah, basically, like
You
you
supposed
know,
to be doing this for me because I'm giving you something.
exactly. Like I want somebody to actually care about actually having me than feeling like I'm obligated to be with them or something like that. Which brings us to our last and final topic, the art of staying solid, man. I don't feel like nobody really be. I mean, outside of like our circle and certain people, you know, in my family and stuff like that, I feel like it's very few people that actually keep it solid. Like people be switching up, like people that even that we know, people be switching up like a whole lot, and it's kind of just like they'll one day they wondering why people is and you know is protesting and whatever. And the next day they outside with they picket sign and they mixtape in the other hand. Like
Mm.
one day, you know, they was against gang banging and gang culture, and now they ganging because they got a whole bunch of females. Like I feel like people just ain't they not they ride the wave. They don't believe in staying solid. They don't believe in standing on something, man, even when ain't nobody really looking or paying attention. They don't believe in staying solid on their morals because it's fun to go do something else. Like I said, like Aisha Curry, you know,
Yeah.
or I even to some extent Chris Brown, because I feel like Chris Brown wasn't gang banging and doing none of that until he got into the rap game. It just was cool for him to do that. You know what I'm saying? He knew so many people that was in the game, and I guess he got jumped in and sworn in or whatever. Ain't nobody said
I
nothing
don't
about
know,
Chris
man.
Brown.
So who is we to say that his journey ain't his journey though? I mean, man, we can't just
I
say that
mean,
somebody's
I
faking
just
or that
I
may be
just hope,
y'all
you know what I'm
journey for
saying?
real, for real. Like that might actually be what you own. Like, because
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I
I mean,
only just
I'm
think
not
it,
trying to
it
judge
only
Chris
a
Brown because I
problem.
rock with him. Go ahead, Hayes.
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead. My bad.
no, I was just saying that there's only a problem when you are actually faking and or when you can tell somebody's actually faking like your boy was. You know what I mean?
Like your boy. Go ahead and say his name. Hey, say his name. Say it.
Nope.
He said no. Ah,
So
okay. We
that's
knew
the
that
so
though.
and
We knew that he wasn't solid. Like I told everybody, I said the music jamming, but they need to quit trying to put it. But that was on them for putting them in their business though. That's the thing. I can't get mad at him for coming out and saying it
that's what
all up
I'm
rip.
saying. So
So
now you
I
seeing
don't know.
all this transpire, it's just like, you know,
Yeah,
the strong gonna survive, baby. Only the strong gonna survive because if you out here not being solid or you out here just being, you know, this conniving, sneaky type of person, then that ain't never good for nobody, bro. Well, it ain't good for you, rather, because karma gonna always come back around.
yeah,
Something gonna happen, you know. And that's in all things. It ain't always gotta be man in the streets. It could be business. It could be you just trying to cut somebody out of something more. You just trying to just always just get over on somebody. Just you want the
mm-hmm.
extra dollar, or you just want to get more money, or you just want to get the ups on somebody, or you want to brag more. You want to, you know. So I feel like as long as you just coming into the situation, no matter what it is, just already genuine and solid on your end. Then, like we already said, like peeping situations. For some people, it only gonna take maybe one, twice. You know, one time, maybe twice, even. Some it might take
Mm-hmm.
longer than that. To say,
Mm-hmm.
you know what, man, I ain't finna mess with this no more. I'm
Facts.
gone. I ain't finna mess with you no more. I mean, it just take people longer sometimes, or like how sometimes, man, you be on like, man, you only got one time.
Yeah,
That's what
man.
you be on.
'Cause shoot,
You only get one. You only trying to get a
extra
person
chances,
one time.
all them extra chances to get you killed, man. I almost look, bro. I almost died because giving folks extra 2 and 3 chances on multiple occasions. It's like it ain't
And
even
guess
worth
what?
it. It
And
ain't
that wasn't
even
even
worth
on
it.
no street stuff.
Exactly. You know what I'm
So it
saying?
ain't always no street stuff. It could be
Yeah, man.
something simple.
and it ain't gotta even be, it ain't gotta be nothing street stuff or what. I mean, and it is what it is. But I just say, man, I feel like, man, folks got to come in being solid, and they got to stay solid, and they got to exemplify that. They can't say it and then not exemplify it. But hey, what's your you ain't lying moment for this week, man?
My you ain't lying moment for this week. I have to say, thinking back, let me think back. This one might have to be back when Northwest Plaza was open, bro. I can remember going, walking in the mall, man. And then look, I'm trying to think about who I was with, bro. But I can't even remember who I was with, but I straight remember the situation, man. And maybe too, I'm thinking about this because I was just jamming his song, man. But Chingy, bro, we was walking in the mall. Cause I was just
Yeah,
bumping on them just like that, bro. And that's my cut. But yeah. But
yeah, man.
But man, we walking in the mall all of a sudden and we knew who he was. Like we like, oh man, Chingy, whatever. And some dude had wanted to like battle him or something like that. And the dude was like, bro, let's battle, like they on some battle shit. And he was just like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like he was like, nah, he kept being like, nah, man, I'm cool. Dude just got just disrespecting like a mug, dog. And boy Chingy
Mm.
said, hold on. That nigga ran back to the car, put his jewelry up. I guess he came back. Man, that boy started scrapping. That boy started ganging. And we was this
She
all
started
as we walking
scrapping.
into the mall, bro. All as we walking into the mall, bro. I'm like, man, that straight was Chingy. And this back before, this was
Ah.
way back, like first single, like phones wasn't even was what they are now, none of that, bro. So it wasn't no
Man,
social media or nothing out. But
dang.
but that's crazy to me how I remember seeing Chingy fighting because somebody wanted to battle him. And then him running back to the car to put his jewelry up and then coming back and then banging. I think even like we ain't stay there and watch the whole thing. I think like we just stood there, synced that, was like, hell nah, and just walked on in the mall. But I'm still trying to think about who I was with that night. That's crazy. What's yo you ain't lying moment, player?
My you ain't lying moment, man, was I was in the middle of doing Beast and Biz podcast last week, and you was on there. Charlie Norwood was on there. Breezy came through with Sir Zako, of course, and I was on. I just had got cleared of the YouTube strike, from the Meek Mill situation, and I'm looking at my phone, and I'm looking on, the YouTube Studio app, and Blackie Speaks had commented on last week's You Ain't Lying episode.
That's a fact.
And I just remember just sitting there like, I was just sitting there like, man, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's confirmation.
I couldn't even believe, man. I was sitting there just for a hot minute, like, yo, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, man. Like, I could not believe it. And then the fact that, um, the fact that that he even came down from where he was at, you know what I'm saying? Like, um, you know, that he came down where he was at and showed
It
us
meant
love,
something.
man.
It meant something.
It
It
did,
was just
man. It
something
really,
for
really
you. It's
did.
like a little gem for you just to hold on to and just know, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. I must be doing something right.
Yeah, and then in the midst of that too, like, um, what was I finna say? I had did the Soundwave Comic Expo. I recorded something that Thursday night. Then I went in there, and then they left me like a $25 gift card. Shout out to Lamar Harris over there at the Soundwave Comic Expo, man. He had me last year physically, and then he had me again this year digitally. Y'all go check that out. And yeah, man, it was just one of them weeks, man. I feel like, I was on the Governor Loopy's podcast, and you know, did that, and then we was doing our thing, man. So it's just that was my you ain't lying moment to just see everything kind of start coming together, the views going up, everything is kind of
It
just
was a
coming
series
together,
of events
man.
for you that happened like boom, 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 and it made you feel like, yeah, I must be doing the right thing.
Yeah, man. So um
I wanted to
yeah,
say, man,
man.
about like, man, we got Smurder and them that came back, man. Did you waiting on the music from them?
Yeah, man. I actually just listened to the thing with him and with Rowdy Rebel and Nav, and it was jamming. So I'm
It's a
actually just
song
I
with
was
them?
yeah, Rowdy Rebel and featuring Nav is called Jesse
Oh, well,
Owens.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought
Then
you
he
said
got
that
one with
Smurder
Funk
had hopped on
Flex,
that.
and then Bobby gonna probably hit the studio, man, and get straight to it. I don't think he gonna waste no time with it. I feel like he gonna go
But
ahead
you
and get
see
back
exactly
right.
how he came home though. Like he did it right. He came home on a jet. He got he's showing you little glimpses. He's
Yeah,
showing you.
man. Yeah,
He had the
man.
little
I'm
party.
glad that.
I seen Fab had slid through.
Yeah, you know. Um.
So so he still
Yeah,
got his
man.
love though. I think that. I see he still got his love being shown, bro.
Yeah. So now it's just up to them to capitalize off this moment, man, and just make some great music. Like what I'm
Yeah, go
saying.
on
You
here and put
see.
that out.
Yeah, like ASAP. And then you see that, his Instagram account got hacked. He made a new Instagram account. The account got 3 million followers and it got verified in 48 hours. And the song got back, went 5 times platinum and is back on the
Mm-mm.
Hot 100. Yeah. So when you say that's the art, that's the definition. That ain't the art. That's the definition of saying solid. Because he could have been
Wow.
got out, been got it back cracking, but he said, "Man, I'm gonna stay in jail with my man." And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't condoning none of the stuff that they did or allegedly they did, but I could see in the energy just felt like they trying to change their life and turn their life around. And then a series of unfortunate events happened to where it
I
sent them
sure
to
had
jail.
read some comments, man, where folks were saying something about like, are we like, why do we keep like rewarding this type of behavior? Like,
But that's what I'm saying. This situation was it's like Casanova. Like, well, you could just tell me about that, But I feel like it's a different situation when you see a person that made a mistake and they changed their life for the better. You know what I'm saying?
trust me,
And they
man, I
kept
get it,
changing.
man. I got family members that have been in and out of jail. I got a family member in jail right now. So trust me, I get it. But I guess, man, I guess because they make music and they kind of famous, so they can get out and people gonna be showing them love and they gonna hear it. They gonna see it on Wendy. They gonna hear it on the local radio. They gonna hear it. I mean, like they gonna see it in certain places. Like, man, you gonna have your auntie probably asking you about him just because she synced it on something. She never heard his music, but she gonna ask you about it.
Yeah, and I feel like even for the cats that I feel like if they made a mistake, like like in Wallows or something, where they young and they restless and they feel like they made a mistake back then, and I feel like they doing something that they completely came out and changed their life. I feel like we got to put our arms around them instead of like being upset or being mad at them or being jealous because they might have pulled all the chicks or whatever. And it's like if these people could come home and with nothing, well, I would say Wallow came home with nothing, right? And then
At
you
the
got
time, yeah, probably
multi-millions.
so.
That's what I'm saying, and
Hey,
you got
but that's the perfect.
multi-millions of dollars.
But you see what he did. You see how he
Exactly.
turned the internet into what he doing now.
Exactly.
He wasn't
Yep.
scared. Man, and shout
Exactly.
out to Prince, man. Did you see that about him?
Oh yeah, man. I saw that, man,
Allegedly,
and
the assassination attempt. You know what I'm saying? And Shy man, he a good man. That boy be going in. I like
yeah.
his
I mean, well, we don't know. This is the thing about it.
no
We
church
don't
on
know the
Sundays, man.
backstory.
And that's the last joint, man. And that was my cut right there. That was my record. No church
I
on
mean,
Sundays, I think it was, or no rap on Sundays or something. It was like that.
yeah. Um, I felt like we don't know the behind the scenes of that. So, and if he said that he ain't been in the streets or nothing like that, and somebody mistaking him or
Yeah,
something,
he did say
that's
that.
different. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but this just indicative to where we at, and it's like he got to
But I
realize
think
where
we
he at.
almost touched on that mindset one time, and we said, man, does being successful make you a target?
I don't think they even knew that was him because Saha ain't really. I mean, he famous, but he not famous to the point where people know. Oh man, it's Saha. Let's get him. Like he ain't
Man, what was he
flashy.
riding around in, man? He was in a Bentley truck.
No, he wasn't in no Bentley truck, man. That man was in like an Acura or something. He was in something real simple, real basic, real. It wasn't even a foreign car, like a foreign. Like it was a regular car. Like he wasn't even nothing. He was low key minding his business, and they probably the ops pulled up or whoever was looking for somebody, and they pulled down on him, thinking that they found who they was looking for, and they, you know, they came and lit it up, and he crashed, and you saw what happened. But I felt like, you know, I just felt like, man, it was just like you got to know where you at, man. When you moving around and you doing stuff, if you out late at night, you need to be watching your surroundings. Like whenever I would go out late at night, or if I would slide on a little chick, or I was going to pick a chick up after a certain amount of time, or if I was doing something and then I get through doing what I'm doing, if I
Yeah.
know I'm gonna go get her or go slide on her at a decent time, and if I'm gonna slide on her, I'm probably gonna stay the night, or I'm probably gonna, slide right back out if I'm, if whatever the activities or festivities is, because if I'm out here in these
Mhm.
streets at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, you liable to get jammed up. You liable to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and then get involved with the wrong people. So, this was late at night when this happened. You know what I'm saying? Or this was, even if this was in the rec in prime time hours, you just got to know where you at, man. You know that, you on the east side or whatever, you know how they get down over there. So why would you be moving and I can't really put that on him. He might have been just leaving
Right.
Walmart or something like that. You
Right.
know what
That
I'm
because we
saying?
don't know the situation, but yeah, but
So, but you definitely got to watch your surroundings, man, especially if you who you are. But Saha don't strike me as a person that
right.
is real flashy like that. Like he's not flashy like that, and he's not famous enough to where I feel like people want to move on him like that. You know, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So, Hayes, you got anything else, man? Before we get up out of here?
It's called no dope on Sundays. Yeah, that's how the French. Yeah, no dope on Sundays.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, nah, I just thought about it because he need to get his props for that, bro. Because that was hard, and that just broke my mind. Because he talented, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man, what is you just in a rush for, man? If you don't calm, man, you ain't got nothing to do. If you don't calm it down, bro, you up here rushing me.
Oh, hey, say we ain't. Hold on, wait a minute.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm sitting here chilling, talking. You up here trying to rush the thing.
Ah, you got
Bro, I'm
something
trying
to
to
let me know.
understand
I
the
thought we
thing. Bro, I'm up here just kicking game, talking conversation, bro. I was
what's up.
finna ask you about, man, and
What's
did you
up,
see
Deshaun?
Young Blue? I about to ask you, did you see Young Blue drop off like 100K to Boosie, bro?
Oh yeah, I saw that, man. I saw that. I saw that. That's just indicative of somebody believe, like I just said, when somebody
Yeah,
believes in you and somebody puts a situation for you together, and you go out here, not only do you have a talent, but you also got an affinity to make money. Like he had several businesses. He got a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? He probably got investments and stuff like that. To
and that
where,
song with
okay,
him and Drake popping right now.
yeah, man. So you got all this going on and all this money
No,
going
but
on.
Boosie said when he said, man, I ain't never had a nigga, ain't nobody gave me over $1,000. But like he said, when he gave it to him, this for you stand solid, right? This for you
Yeah.
stand down and believing in me when then nobody else believe in me. So that's
Mm-hmm.
about the artist staying solid right there because he stayed solid with him. He
Mm-hmm.
hooked him up with 100 grand in his hand.
Yeah. Deshaun say even if you ain't on the top in the spotlight, it's best to practice being respectful and humble.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody ain't in the spotlight.
And he
You
said,
got
because when
people.
you own, you got a good rep in front of you. Exactly. He said, because when you own or when you get on, you got a good rep in front of you. Yeah, he said that in the comments.
But
Um,
man, you gonna forever get tested, just like how Playboy Cardi got tested, bro.
yeah, man. He had. I feel like he handled himself well in that situation, man. I felt like that dude was kind of. He ain't know that man or nothing like that. Like that
He
gal
couldn't
was
have
saying.
had he couldn't have had nothing behind his back and just was bluffing. I'm just
Yeah,
saying, but you
because
just
old
never
girl,
know.
he said you heard old girl in the video. He's like, this your brother. She's like, nah, this ain't my. And so you heard him get louder. He was just trying to clout chase. That's all that was, man. That dude was just trying to come up on snuffing Playboy Cardi out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But he had that thing
he had
on.
some more. If he didn't, that was gonna be the decision that was gonna be made.
Hey,
You think this dude would have jumped stupid, huh?
he still punched him in his face, and then he got to talking slick again. But at that point, they had already left. You know,
Really?
yeah, he hit him. He hit
It
him
wasn't no
dead in the
camera
mouth.
around though for that though. I ain't see
No,
that.
the camera went up in the air like this, and then he like, "Oh, that what you a punk? You gonna run
Oh,
over?"
that could have been
And the
made up
video,
then, bro. That could have been something made up then, bro.
no, bro, it wasn't nothing made up, man. That man was in that man's face, putting his hands on that man. As soon as he put his hand, he put his finger on him. All you saw was Playboy Cardi caught back and pop. And
Hey,
as soon as
speaking
he
of
did
dude,
that,
man, I think dude video got took down because of me.
you said, dude, man, if you don't say that man name, 6 9 video got took down.
You
Dude
just
video.
had to say it, didn't you, bro? You
Cause
just had to say this man's name, bro.
cause for real, like a lot of these cats is cartoon characters, man. I feel like it, I don't have no affinity or whatever. I'm a civilian
I
anyway.
don't know none of them personally, but hey, but I'm
All
just
I'm saying
saying.
is, bro, that was Meek ain't doing nothing but burying himself even deeper and deeper and deeper. He had the
Cause
Kobe thing going on at the same time.
he straight through the little skit up in the video though.
That was hilarious. I watched it. I'm like, yeah, he probably gonna put. And then he was like, at this moment, he knew he effed up. I was like, yeah,
That mug
yeah.
gone, bro. That mug
All you
gone.
gonna do
Dang.
is all you gotta do is cut it out and upload it again. That's all you gonna do, you know.
He
And
should have
so
explained it though.
I mean, but if I'm Meek Mill, I wouldn't even be tripping off of that. Like that ain't doing. But see, that's I was just talking to one of my homeboys. Shout
But
out to my
you know
boy
that ain't
Sister.
him though. Just off of the clubhouse conversations, just off of the stuff that we have seen so far,
He
we
been
know for
digging
sure.
himself a himself. He been digging a hole for himself. But I just feel like, man, people
You
be
know what
they
somebody had brought to my attention to, bro? They
what
said when that went down with dude in the parking lot and all that, and they had it filmed. They say why did he have all that type of why didn't he keep that same energy that he had for Safari for old boy?
because
Because you
he
know
went
that had happened too.
man, because like I said, man, Meek
It's been
is
over
one of
10
them.
things that didn't happen with Mill, dog, that have been going on.
Man, he
It'd be
told the
funny to
game
me
and
though.
them they couldn't come to Philly. He came to Philly and went and got a cheesesteak. Like Meek Mill been taking so many L's, but from the Drake thing to everything else, and it's just
And I
like,
mess with him as an artist too. Like I wish he'd drop more and more cuts because he
nah,
actually
man,
do.
he out there Junebug challenging with the white people. Like he out there with the Robert Kraft and them Junebug checker. He trying to figure out how to get money to get up
Hey,
out
ain't
his
nothing
group.
wrong with that. I want him to still do that, but hey, but drop this music like boom, boom, boom.
But everybody ain't got it like that to be dropping music like boom, boom, boom. That's the problem. Like he wanted to
He
go
got
in
it,
on
bro.
Drake.
I
He
think
ain't
he
got
just keeping the streets.
man. He
Drake
ain't
still be
keeping no.
sneak dissing too on the side too.
I mean, Drake ain't sneak dissing him no more. He sneak dissing Pusha T and them. That's who he sneaking dissing. That's who he. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's coming through, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe for the one time. Hit the
Thank
notification
y'all
bell
for
so you
watching.
can tell.
Thank y'all for watching.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all Hawk smash that like button, tag somebody, inbox somebody is going down, turn notifications on, man. And but yeah, like dude is just he just keep on doing what he doing, bro. And nobody is holding him accountable. I feel like I
And
feel
about
like
the
nobody on
song
his
and the
team.
lyric, about the song and the lyric, I don't actually think that the lyric was a diss to him. Cause I
It was
know,
just in poor taste, though. I feel like
yeah,
it
it
just say
definitely wasn't a diss. It definitely wasn't no diss
it was just a
towards him.
poor.
It
It
was
was
just in
in
poor
poor
taste
taste.
of yeah. That's all. It was just in
You
poor
know.
taste. So we know it definitely wasn't no diss towards him. Cause I see people kind of trying to headline it like that.
I mean, but like Deshaun just said, man, change the company you keep it simple. And the people that's around me, they
Yeah,
can't.
bro.
It's a lot of yes men that's around me. It's a lot of people that's afraid they gonna get cut off being around me. So that's the thing. They doing it for the bag. They ain't doing it for the heart or nothing like that. And that's why he keep doing what he doing. Plus, he keep messing around with other folks' girl. Like, I mean, you gonna just look at how this went. He stole Nicki Minaj from Safari. Then Nas, no.
Drake, then Nas, then the dude she with stole her, and she on the video and on the cover art kissing the rat. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be beating yourself up. If anybody needed to get the ass whooping, it was 6ix9ine. He on there kissing and patty caking and doing, and she twerking all on him and everything else like that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna beat him up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna beat
I
him
just
up.
wish he'd drop more music, man. I ain't got nothing to do with the antics. I just
I
want him
just
to
feel
drop
like
more
as if you're
music, bro,
not
because
a,
I fuck with
I
the
just like I
music.
just told, like I
He just
just
don't
told
drop
my
it enough
mama,
to me.
like I just told my mama, we stockholders, and she was telling me that Ludacris was on the screen, and I was like, I ain't. She was on what's that girl that be on Tammy whatever her name is. Shout out to her that be on TV. She took over Steve's spot, and she got a show, right? So she shows me that he got a cookbook or something. I'm like, I ain't tripping off Ludacris because I felt like Ludacris did Chingy and everybody else doing. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like how he did a lot of like the him recording the Rock and slapping Tyrese and getting into it with Vin Diesel. I
He's
just
an
feel like,
antagonizer, bro.
I
Because like you
mean,
said with the Chingy, then after that, like he tried to come back here and grab up some more St. Louis artists. Remember, he had through that little competition. He
yeah.
had through a competition to where if you won and stuff like that. So he always kind of had his hands here in what was going on here, man, in the city. But I'm just saying,
I
but
don't think it was genuine though. That's all I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Even though
yeah, basically.
I like Ludacris music too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I went to see him, man, at the pageant one time back in the day. It was
Yeah.
like second album maybe was out or something like that. It was a while though ago.
I
Hey,
mean,
but 600 Breezy and them boy, they wasn't playing, huh? They wasn't playing with your boy though.
we'll see. They saying all this stuff on the internet and
600 Breezy and Lil Reese,
they all doing it for the
they from the
internet, but they ain't
Midwest,
finna do nothing to
baby.
that boy. They
They
not
wasn't
finna do
playing with
nothing
your
to that
boy. They
boy.
from the Midwest. They
They
from
ain't
the
finna
most
do nothing to that
popular
boy.
city in the
Everybody that
Midwest.
said they was gonna do something, this man that went all the way around the country and some more stuff. Now y'all
It's
papers ain't
on because
finna go.
what you don't see is behind the camera. What you don't see
You
is the
right.
police probably or all the security guards with them and stuff like that.
But I'm just saying, I say this all the time. Y'all gangster,
You
y'all
supposed
this,
to
that,
just
and the
chop her
third.
up the whole set, huh?
Hey, that's what y'all said. And Wack 100 called everybody out. He called Meek and everybody else out. He said, y'all big gangster, don't speak on him no more. If y'all not finna crash out and we live this life for real. It don't matter if it's white supremacists, like rival gangs. It don't matter who it is. I'm a civilian, but I'm just saying he got a point to say that if you could back when I was coming up, you couldn't just run your mouth. They'll punch you in your mouth. Yeah, I'm gonna do bow. You already had got punched in your mouth. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? So it made me respect dudes that I came up with. They didn't do all that talking. You know what I'm saying? They just bow. You know what I'm saying? They was
yeah,
immediately boots the ass. So I don't have no respect for these cats, man, because they do all this hurt, and they ain't know. And then like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got more respect for King Von. Rest in peace to King Von. Cause when he had an issue with bro, he went and seen them. Now it cost him his life, but he actually stood on what he was talking about. The rest of these cats is Mickey Mouse and cartoon characters. And Pimp C said, if you're gonna be a cartoon character on your first album, you need to be a cartoon character on your last. Cause the way we start is the way we gonna
yeah.
finish. So you know what I'm saying? I'm a civilian, big civilian. I ain't sold no dope. I ain't went on no missions. I ain't did none of that. So I'm gonna continue to be a civilian. I'm too old to be trying to jump off the porch
I'm
at
like
30.
you.
You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is
I'm a
this when these
civilian right
cats,
along with you, but one thing I believe in protecting my family and protecting myself. So
oh yeah, of course. But I'm just
and
saying
that
these
goes
cats,
without saying. So
they
that
don't
means
even break it.
I ain't looking for no trouble and I don't want no trouble neither.
Exactly.
But
But these
if
cats get
trouble end
on
up
records.
coming, but we're gonna
Yeah,
have to handle our business. Because you ain't gonna just do it
exactly.
no you ain't gonna do me no any type of way.
Exactly. But what I'm
So I'm
saying is,
already coming into whatever situation with respect. So if you
yeah.
disrespect me or if I feel disrespected, then I feel like I always tell you I'm gonna put the ER on it. So if you think you
All
going harder, I'm gonna go harder.
Well, I'm just saying this, bro. They get on these records and you used to have to stand on what you talk about. Now you could be a Mickey Mouse cartoon, Bugs Bunny cartoon character, and then when the pressure is on now, oh, I don't want to go to jail, and no, it's like, okay, yeah, that's being smart, but at the same time, I bet not hear another Meek Mill song where he talking about killing somebody. I bet not hear another Meek Mill song about like that. That's what made that
I
country
wouldn't
song.
necessarily go that far and say that
No,
now.
man, I
I
don't want to
wouldn't.
hear that from you
I'm
because
not gonna go
that's
that
not
far
you.
and say that.
I'm on big on authenticity. When I say that, you know what I'm saying? When I
Okay,
say
so you would rather be big on you seeing him in that moment, pull out a strap and just get the busting.
I mean, he said he was gonna kill him, so go ahead and do it. If
No,
you're
bro.
gonna
I
say
mean,
that,
no,
don't
man.
put that energy out there
Fighting
and then
maybe
not
so,
finna
yeah.
do it.
Fighting like how you just bigged up them for fighting. Like, yeah, fighting maybe so,
Yeah, but
yeah.
he
But I'm
said,
not
I'm
just
gonna
gonna expect
kill
Meek
when we
Mill to
see
just.
Meek Mill, we gonna kill him. When we see him, we gonna kill him. We shooting the whole block up. It's on Twitter, he said it. Was but now the story he changes the narrative. They changed the narrative when they've been trying to talk about killing 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to die or go to jail. But if you say you gonna do something, otherwise, that's why we want to hear their music because I'm the most killing everything else up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, they finna kill everybody on the song. But when NBA YoungBoy, when them dudes came to his house and broke in his house and from Texas or whatever, them dudes didn't die.
Is your hand over the microphone, dude?
No, them dudes ain't die. Them
Something
dudes died.
sounds smothered.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just heard the honeycomb brazy dude. He was on there
Move the
dissing
chicken
all his.
finger from the phone, man.
I don't have my
Move
hand
your
on the
little
old
chicken
phone.
fingers away from the phone, boy.
They not even on the phone. They not even on
Well, some sound muffled chicken fingers.
there. Hey,
Hey, man,
anyway,
I was
what
gonna
I'm
say,
saying.
man. What? Now, what was you gonna say?
No, I was just saying, like honeycomb brazy. Like he said, man, I'm gonna kill you and your whole family, and this, that, and the third. And then you saw what happened with
Yeah,
that. You saw them dudes that wasn't playing. They're like, oh, okay, you gonna do all right. This what we got for you.
yeah.
They
He
went over
rapped
there and
about
did
it.
what they
He
rapping
rapped
to me.
about it. But
They went over there and they shot.
I feel like it's a thin line between street shit and real life when it comes to music or
Man,
business
ain't no
or
thin line. Stop saying that stuff, bro. Cause just look what happened.
it
His ex.
is, man, because when you watch Denzel and them acting, you ain't just expecting him to be that when you see him
But that's
in
different
person.
though. Hey, if I'm an actor and I'm an
It's
actor,
only different because you
that's
separate it in your mind, man. I don't always think a person who do music have to actually live their life. It just depends on how you now. If you just talking like this big gangster sometimes, then yeah, it feel like, well, bro, you gonna have to own up to that.
but
Especially if
that's
you
how they
trying to live
all
this
do it
image.
though, Hayes. It ain't like we're gonna use Pop Hunter. They was trying to snitch, they was snitch witch hunting him, right? Pop Hunter don't strike me as a guy that was a big gangster dude. He strike me as a dude, he was from the block, and the stuff he was saying on his record or whatever, it sound
Yeah,
tough, but he over there doing the dance. He doing the dance, got the girls twerking, making
you
them
can't be tough all the time, man. Ain't no such
Man, but
thing as that. I
that's
mean,
how all they be on their social media. That's how
being
they
tough
be
all the
doing.
time, man, is whack, man. No, nobody's trying to just be around somebody who always think they tough all the time, man.
But that's how they
Come
be
on, man. You
moving,
gotta
Hayes.
smile, you gotta laugh, you gotta dance, you gotta love, you gotta do everything else with emotion. Now, I do understand some people don't have them things because the way they maybe was brought up, I guess, like that. But me, I don't walk around with it, bro. I don't necessarily walk around with no hatred in my heart towards nobody, feeling no type of way about nobody. Now, unless you do me some type of wrong or something like that, then yeah, then you already know what it is with you. But
Yeah.
like we talked about tonight, like if it's something like controlling my emotions, I can do that because I
Mhm.
understand like everything ain't always some stuff I can peep maybe twice, maybe three times, maybe four times, maybe
Mhm.
five. I might, but if I let it get there for still, evidently, I still feel like it's not that serious. Because if it ain't affecting me, you ain't affecting me.
Mhm.
If it ain't directly affecting me and the way I eat, then come on, bro. I can tolerate as much as I can because I'm a grown man, and I ain't finna let you throw me out of my character. And you ain't, and I ain't gonna let nobody trick me out my spot.
And that's true. That's true.
I'm just saying, bro. Can't nobody get me out of my element, or but well, maybe my close ones, my loved ones, because they know probably what to say to you or whatever. But if we talking about business partners, somebody we just met, or somebody, certain things your friends or your family can say to you that might trigger you or might, you know, get on your nerves or something like that. But for the most part, bro, as a man, you ain't finna throw me out my element, bro. Straight up.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
But that's us,
Hey.
and it's our thinking though, because we got cousins and family members that who don't think like we do, and they be ready to pop off and quick. And that's fine too, because sometimes, man, some people need to get snapped off on because they do be trying to do little funny style shit. And just because we
Mm.
them type of cats that's laid back, or you might think you fooled us once, fooled us twice, but really you ain't fooled nothing but your way out of knowing us.
Mm-hmm. Pretty
Because
much.
I'm a bag back. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. Hey,
Mm.
did you see your boy Tory Lanez, bro?
What?
Boy, that boy had me cracking up, man. That boy her, man. That boy top is her.
Man, we gotta leave folks alone about that, man. Like that's the thing.
Man,
That's
that
why he
cracked
be
me
doing
up
all.
when I
That's why
seen
he
that.
be
And
doing all.
no, but no, you ain't leaving it alone because actually he making fun of it himself.
Man, look, man. I feel like we need to just let men be men.
I
Like I
think
feel like,
I think you saying it because yeah, I think you starting to get a little Tory Lanez over there, man. I think you
nah,
starting
bro.
to
I embrace, man. I ain't tripping, man. I've been this way my whole life. It don't stop. See, he doing that because of his brand and all that. But see, it don't stop me from getting females or nothing. Like that's the thing. Like once you stop that people we be doing that type of stuff, man, to get females. Like I naturally grew a beard. I didn't put that. You were saying about old dude beard was fake. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was real because he had a little piece for us down there, and he just said he lost some weight. He took 6 months off. He got
man.
he got himself together. He lost weight. He started
I was
recording
around some
music.
kids and they synced the video and they was like, he got a bird. I could do nothing but laugh.
Yeah,
I was
he lost
like,
weight when
yeah.
you lose when you start
I
losing
say,
weight.
yeah. I said the same thing. I say, man, it ain't nothing but a piece. I say, man, it ain't nothing but a
Yeah.
herpes that they put around that man's chin.
Well, if that's what they did, that's what they did. But I don't have time to be worried about. So, like I say, I go ball today, so I still go get me, a little honey pack. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit up there. It ain't gonna. I ain't gonna miss no beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused doing what we doing right now, but it ain't gonna stop me. And I feel like men gotta stop being concerned with other men and then trying to keep up with other men. Like if you gonna go ball, let it happen. Shoot, my hair
Yeah.
still here. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a little partner because I be wearing headsets a lot, but it's still here. You know what I'm saying? I got a little acne scar right here, but if it go, it go. My hairline's still here,
You
but I
gonna
ain't
go
tripping
bald if
over it.
it's ready though, but man, you ain't gonna put no herpes in.
Hell no! I'm gonna drop this weight. I'm gonna grow my beard out, and I'm
Man,
gonna go ahead.
$250, bro. 250. Go and get you the herpes, bro.
No, man, I ain't finna get no damn hair. Why? Why? If I still can eat,
250. Go and get
if
the
I can still
herpes
eat, if I can
where
still
you
eat,
can
y'all.
stroll through.
No, I'm gonna rock my body with pride. I'm gonna go get. I seen this lady. She got like a thing where she cut your hair and then Ranch John do the shout out Ranch John. He cut your hair, steam your scalp, get it nice and smooth and get it. You know how they be getting nice and shiny up at the top. That's what they be. That's what he
No,
be
I just
doing.
thought that was funny, man. I seen that, man. I was like, wow. And then
Man, we
then he
need to get up
then
off
he
that
flipped
bullshit.
it. Then he flipped it and made. Well, he been flipping and making fun of his own self with it. Sort of like how Charlamagne make fun of his skin complexion or him
Or
getting
envy,
lighter.
envy when they got that hairpiece.
See, and they joke on that too. So I think it's funny
But
when
who
people flip.
cares? Like I don't understand why he even did that, man. Embrace getting old.
Cause man,
Fuck
people
being in shape.
curse, man. Just like Khaled, like we seen Khaled go great when he was in quarantine. At quarantine prime, we seen Khaled was great, and we know like his whole stuff was great.
Okay.
Then like now he back black. I don't care. And then
Puffy said,
we just
Puffy said, man,
hold on.
it.
We just heard Ali say this stuff when he was going on stage. Dude want him to grow it. He can't wear the gray. So it's
Oh,
an image thing when you in the business, man.
man, look, Puffy out here gray
Of
and
course,
got the
we
gray on.
understand. That's why he feeling like, no, he want to be himself and rock his gray. So I feel that though. You
Puffy
want to
said,
be
man,
you, and
don't be afraid to get old. And that's what I ain't. I look, it's a privilege to be old because we black and most people don't make it past 18, 16, 18, 21, and 25. I feel like we already the ones. So
I'm
I
with
want to
you.
tell
I'm gonna embrace if I go bald, or man, I'm gonna. I don't know, man.
you.
I might not embrace it so easy. I don't know.
As
I might be wearing him
long
in a
as you
do rag or
already got,
something.
you got, look, if
I'm gonna go
anything, you
Hulk
already,
Hogan on you, man. I'm gonna go Hulk Hogan on you. Hulk Hogan on
man.
you, bro. I'm gonna wear him in a rag, and then man, all you gonna see is the little hair man coming out the side of the little do rag.
Oh, damn.
Man, and
He
did you
said
see
he
that
don't.
Eminem and Nate Dogg reached the most streams with a non-single on Spotify in Spotify history, bro? With a song
Well,
called "Till
that's
I
dope.
Collapse."
That's
Till I
dope.
Collapse. It hit 1 billion streams.
Hey, shout out, rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Shout out Eminem, man. I never heard it. I
Midwest
don't
the
think.
Padre, boy. He from the Midwest, boy.
I mean, shout out to him, man. Salute. Shout out to Nate Dogg. Shout out to Eminem. Glad him and Snoop
Spotify's
Lion.
history, though. Spotify's history. The whole history of Spotify, they say. It's 1 billion streams on a non-single. This ain't even like a single. It's just a song that the people choose.
Yeah, I mean, Spotify only been around for like 10 years, so I mean, shout out to him. I remember when Spotify was only in the UK and it was coming over here and they was talking about it, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait, put me on the list. Then I got on the list, and then it came out, and then
No, but that just
before,
goes to show you the power of things that we don't choose, man. And you remember I was telling you that Smitty used to like playing this one song of mine that I ain't really care to run with, and he used to like playing it. What
yeah.
you doing, man? And they here to see you, bro. What's going on? Don't make me do it now. Hey, man, don't make me press my button because hey, don't play. You need to let me know something because I go, let me know what you doing because I no, but bro, I
Oh,
appreciate you, bro, for holding down with me, bro. Like
oh yeah,
always, we're
yes
gonna
sir,
return back next Wednesday with another episode. We're gonna
yes
talk
sir,
about talk like always, and thank everybody for watching. You Ain't
yes
Lying
sir.
podcast, man. And follow us across everything. You can follow me for the Fam 87 ETV. Zone. You got some words. You got some words.
Yeah, man. I'm just putting it. Keep going. I'm just putting it on
Oh,
the
nothing. You can follow
screen.
me up for the Fam 87 ETV. CMW Hayes, and follow us, subscribe, do all the good shit. To keep in touch with us, man. Cause we being
Mm-hmm.
genuine when we do this. We being genuine.
Mm-hmm. Shout
We
out to
like,
the Dial Gaming, L
yeah.
Street. Go check out that Thank the Plug too.
Ain't
Where it's
really talking
hosted
about
by.
nothing. I'm gonna cut my phone off.
Nah, boy, that's my boy favorite song, boy.
Bro, that's
That's
my
his
cousin.
favorite song. He be getting up listening to it. As soon as he get on the phone,
Sitting in the car ball out.
yeah,
Yeah, bro.
he love that
She was
boy.
flowing on there, bro. She was flowing.
Yeah, man. So you
Salute to
know,
her, yeah.
salute to it, man. And if y'all want to see, look, I'm gonna go shave my head and put it on patreon.com/DJ Killzone Jones, man. So
Yeah.
y'all can watch me shave my head live if you look, cause I don't even care. I'm gonna keep my beard though, cause I work hard for this little beard. I just lost weight
You
and
starting to
everything
see,
else.
you starting to
Yeah,
grow it, but look, you better not
yeah.
pop up. You better not pop up next week with a Rick Ross. I'ma
With a
know
Rick
something.
Ross.
If you pop up with a Rick Ross next week, I know something, man. I
Man,
know
I
you
got,
went out, man, and went to
who I
holler
gotta
at
go
Tay.
holler at for that. I ain't been seeing, my specialist for that. I gotta thank the plug. Wink, wink, nudge, 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 nudge. So that's some insider information y'all don't know nothing about. But
Bro,
anyway,
good thing. Don't show up next week with no Rick Ross, man. I appreciate you, bro, for holding it down with me once again. You Ain't Lying Podcast, episode 8. See y'all
yes,
next week.
sir.
Salute.
Peace.